Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us today for a session that is truly special and eye-opening. We are happy and excited to have with us Dr. Harish Shetty, who is not just a doctor but someone who believes in helping people live healthier and happier lives naturally. He always says, your food can be your best medicine. And today he is here to show us how that actually possible. Dr. Harris has helped many people heal their life health problem by simply making small but powerful changes in their food habits. He doesn't just treat people, he just guides them like a friend. He believes that no matter what age you are, it's never too late to start taking care of your health. This session is called Using Food as a Medicine Reverse Illness with Every Bite. In this session, Dr. Harris will talk about how our food every day can fight illness, increase our energy, and improve our life without any complicated diet or medicine. So, if you are ever wonder how food can actually heal you from the inside, this is your chance to learn directly from someone who lived it and help many others to do same. Let's give a warm welcome to Harish sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening to all. Welcome to Ayurveda. I am Dr. Harish Shetty. And Ayurveda is, Ahar is food, Veda is philosophy. Today, we have got a lot of manuals to maintain cars, TV, computers, a lot of things. But there is not a single manual how to help to deal with this body. So today, Ayurveda has created that manual step by step how to help and how to deal with this body and naturally. So we will begin now with the session. So before we start, I always ask people, uh, who am I? So the first question I ask people is, who am I? Who am I means we always say our name, but that is the name of the body. So we have to understand that we are not the body. We don't say I hand, we say my hand. Don't say I head, you say my head. My means I own this body. So when I own this body, what we call them? We call ourselves as the master of this body. And when we become the master of this body, we become the master of every situation. So always remember that you are the master of this body, mind, and today we have to help ourselves to heal. So we have to bring a lot of changes in our behavior, in our habits, because what you did is what you got. And if you want a new change in your life, you have to have a new way of life. So healing is only a new way. So today we will understand how that new way we have to start and how to do it step by step. So, but as you all know, body is made by 5 elements: air, water, fire, soil, and akash, sky. So 5 elements, um, 5 elements are given by the Almighty, which is free of cost. And today we are why body is ill, because these 5 elements are imbalanced in our life. So let's start with air. Air that you breathe is not pure today. You know, we are doubting air. We want purified air, oxygen bars and all. And that is why, you know, we don't breathe good air. And our parents never thought of questioning air. So air quality is not good. Water, we want mineral water, which is so-called mineral or bottled water, which we think is purified. At one time, we never drank, we always drank water from the tap. We never doubted water. No, nobody sold water, but today we think that 20 rupees or 25 rupees bottled water is pure, clean. So water is not good, air is not good, food is not good. We are looking out for organic food. When 40 or 30, 40 years back, we did not know anything about organic. Everything was organic. Today, food is also not a good quality. So all these things create problem in the body. And the last thing is Akash. Can you all tell me what is Akash in the body? When do we feel like Akash? Akash is sky, illusion. When we go to sleep, we are Akash, complete illusion. Today we don't sleep well because of a lot of developments in life. Our sleep has become very disturbed, and all the five elements are disturbed. That is why body is getting ill. Few decades back, not few centuries, but few decades back, that's about 30, 40 years back, we never thought of questioning air, water, food. And in a few decades back, we had TV, which used to switch off at 9 o'clock. Now we have got 24 hours TV. So, we disturb ourselves and we don't sleep well. So by balancing these five elements, we balance our body and we help to heal our illness and live a medicine-free and pain-free life. So from imbalance to balance is what Ayurveda is. Why illness is because of the imbalance. Imbalance about everything. Imbalance about lifestyle, imbalance about working hours, imbalance about sleeping hours, imbalance about eating food. Everything is imbalance except for one balance, that is bank balance. People only know balance in one way, that is bank balance, which is the last thing that is required. And we bring balance to each and everything and help people to heal with their illnesses. So create a balance. To create a balance, you'll have to have new habits. Your sleeping time should be perfect. Your eating habits should be perfect. You should know what to eat. Basically, humans have created a lot of things for their comfort. And nature has also created for us a lot of things. The difference between what humans have created and what natures have created, there is only one difference. Everything that humans have created for our comfort is all dead. Whether it's a laptop, whether it's a TV, whether it's a light or telephone, everything that humans have created are all dead things. And what nature has created are all living things. So today, to run the dead things, a lot of chemicals are required. But life is getting difficult because of the chemicals. Human beings have not stopped using chemicals on the dead things. They have started using chemicals on the living things, like food, soil, insecticide, pesticide, even medicines of higher doses of chemicals create a lot of problem in the body. So the imbalance is created because of the chemicals. And I am also having a PIL that give us clean air, water, and food. That is what is most required for human beings. Today, that is only not there. And we are talking about development. What is the point of development when we are not getting the basics right? We have reached the moon by spoiling the earth, by destroying the earth. And all development is a waste if air, water, and food is not given clean, it's not so called organic or purified air, purified water. So let's all ask for from our governments, give us please clean air, water, and food. And I call this idea Hosh. Hosh means consciousness. In Hindi, Hosh means consciousness. And full form of Hosh is helping our society heal. Because we are not conscious about the basics, how can we be happy and healthy in life? So we have to create a balance in the nature. So once we create a balance in the nature, there are only five things that is important in life. One is an. An means food. One is man. One means mind. When an food or man mind is good, then tan is good. Tan means body. Your body is healthy. And when an man tan, that is food, mind, and body is healthy, then you have got dhan. Dhan means money or wealth. And when an, man, tan, dhan is perfect, then the last thing that is important is someone, that is a relationship. So everybody wants to be with successful people. So when food is good, mind is good, body is healthy, you are doing well in life, then all your relationship are also good. So these are the five important points in our life which we have to balance it. And to balance this, all the developments is used by about 20% of the population, but 80% of the population need just an, man, tan, tan. So water, air, and food is the only thing that is required for the population. So if we don't build this for the people, today everybody is worried about their health, and the health is coming from these three things. So we need to balance this and create a better life for everybody. So components of healthy lifestyle is ahar, vihar, and vichar. Ahar is food. You know, you know all the um, how a car will run, whether it will run on diesel, whether it will run on petrol, how will your laptop run, how will your TV run, all the created things, we know what fuel will work on it. The first thing that we decide is the fuel. But this body also needs a fuel, and that is the body fuel is what we have to understand. We eat fuel as food. Food is for the 2-inch tongue. 24 hours is spoiled because of 1 hour of eating. You eat 1 hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, whole day, one and a half hours you take to eat. But that 1.5 hours, it destroys your body or, maintains your body. That is a question. So people eat for the taste, texture, but do you question any time that whether this food will give me energy, whether this food will create um, acidity in the body, whether this food will heal my body? So eat your food as medicine. Otherwise, you'll have to eat medicine, and that so-called medicine, it never works. It only temporarily suppresses the illness. But if you eat the right food in the right balance, all your illness can be improved, cured. So ahar is very important. Vihar is the surrounding. The surrounding is, clean air, clean water, clean soil. These things are also today very polluted. So I live in Mumbai, and we always look forward to leave the city to breathe some fresh air because the air is very polluted here. So most of the cities in India have got polluted air, polluted water, polluted food. People are looking out for organic food. People are ready to pay any price for organic food. So chemical-free food, chemical-free water, chemical-free air is what is required today, which we don't have it, and we call ourselves developing. What is the point in development? What is developing with that is cancer, other illnesses. Genetically modified food is creating cancer. Genetically modified food is creating illness like blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis. You know, few decades back, we used to hardly go to a doctor. And there were today every parts of the body needs a specialized doctor. At one time there was an MBBS doctor who used to deal with everything, but today we need specialization. So mind has gone very weird today. So ahar is important, vihar is very important. When ahar and vihar is good, your vichar is good. Vichar is your thoughts. You have good thoughts. Food acidity in the body is not just created by food, but by thoughts also. Negative mind creates a lot of acid in the body. So if you go to a doctor, he will first ask you, are you stressed? Because why he asks that question is because your stressed mind also creates a lot of acid and discomfort in the body. So it's very important that we keep our ahar, vihar, and vichar perfect to live a good life. So basically, we live on dead food. The food that is on the screen are all dead. We start with meat. Most of you all must be eating meat. So nothing against that. That could be because of your habit, culture, circumstances. But meat is not for human body. People, say that I eat meat because of for protein. So which is the strongest animal? The meat-eating animal or the vegetarian animals? If you count power, how you count? Count it as horsepower. Why horsepower? Because horse is a very powerful animal. Horse, elephant, rhinos, every vegetarian animal are strong, powerful. They have got a better stamina. If you make a lion and a deer run, a deer will keep running, but a lion will stop halfway. The stamina is good. And every vegetarian animal has got a longer life. If you see all the vegetarian animal, they have got a very long life. Like a, a horse will live for 40, 45 years, an elephant for 80, 90 years. And all the other non-vegetarian animals, they have got shorter lives. So nature has created us vegetarians because if you see a vegetarian animal drinking water, they'll always sip the water. And a non-vegetarian animal will always lap. Do we sip or we lap? We sip. So that's the first sign being a vegetarian. And uh, we all non-vegetarian food, when it is, got to be cut, all the fear, the tension, the worries, the stress, the anger, everything gets transformed into the body through the meat and blood. So, you know, all the vegetarian animal are more vegetarian people are more peaceful, like monks and all, because they don't eat non-vegetarian food. And non-vegetarian food gets contaminated very fast. So it's good to avoid non-vegetarian food, especially when you're not keeping good health. Second thing is milk. You know, people ask me from such a long time, people are consuming milk. Why are you stopping it? So I'm not saying that vegan or anything. I'm saying milk quality is not good today. Milk quality, like if you see the milk today, the cows are given more steroids to create more milk in them. And people drink it for calcium, but the body doesn't absorb it. Even if people are drinking a lot of milk, they are lacking calcium in the body. So you don't need to drink milk for calcium. A 1 tablespoon of sesame seed is good enough for you all to have enough calcium in the body. Milk quality is not good. Especially mothers always force their children to have milk. Children don't like it because they know it is not good. So don't force your children to have milk. If you want to give them milk, you give them coconut milk, you can give them almond milk, you give them sesame seed milk, you give them peanut milk. All these natural, which nature has created, please give your children natural milk because this milk creates a lot of acid in the body and a lot of mucus in the body. That's why children who are of uh, small are always getting cold and cough because of the milk that we consume every day. A lot of mucus is created, and that's the mucus is coming out from the body. So milk should be avoided as far as possible. Sugar doesn't need to be known that it is chemically made. So food of cancer is sugar. The first thing the doctor will tell you that don't have sugar. So sugar should be avoided completely. If you want sweetener in the body for the food, you can add the black jaggery that we get in the villages. Because yellow jaggery also, when it is polished, it is the chemical soda wash is given. So the chemical has been used. So the black jaggery should be melted and kept in the fridge. And whenever you want to use for sweetener, you can use them. Oil. Oil also is not good for health because when oil is heated, it becomes poisonous. You can have cold oil. Like if you see abroad, most of them use cold oil on the salad, but otherwise, oil is always heated. Once you heat the oil, any oil it may be, any sesame seed oil or coconut oil, any oil, once heated, it is not good for health. So, if you want a better health, try to eat cold oil on salad. Or what you do is that you cook the food without oil, get the food out of the gas, and then you can add 1 or 2 tablespoon of teaspoon of oil in the food. But please don't heat the oil because once oil is heated, it becomes bad for health. And last is wheat. Wheat is also not good. Actually, all the food that I'm talking about now is all dead food. So even grains, rice, wheat, jawar, bajra are all dead when you eat it. And dead food creates acid in the body. So the worst, but still rice, jawar, bajra have got some fiber in them. But wheat, you know, the maida is part of the wheat only. So wheat should be avoided because it's genetically modified today completely, and there's a lot of gluten in it. So that gluten it stops all the circulation in the body and creates a lot of mucus in the body. So wheat should be avoided. So milk, meat, sugar, oil, wheat. You can have rice, jawar, bajra in the afternoon. And especially rice is better because it is cleaned, it is boiled, it is steamed. So most of the chemicals are washed out. But bajra, jawar, nachni, these food should be, if you can make it available as organic, it will be very good. But otherwise, you just pound them and eat it. Most of the chemicals get into the body. So over here, first thing we are working on, no chemical food. Avoid packaged food. Every food that is packed and kept, which has got higher shelf lives, are used with a lot of chemicals because food gets rotten very fast, spoiled. So if you are having a longer shelf life for the food, then the more quantity of chemical has been used. So avoid packaged food. Try to eat natural food. So peace food. We eat fruits, greens, nuts, sprouts, seeds. So this food has got life in them. So adding life to life. So we start with fruits. We eat about one or two fruits, but I suggest to my patients to have about 1.5 2 kgs of fruits every day, because fruit is one food which doesn't take an ounce of energy to digest. If you have one glass of milk, it takes about 12 hours to digest. But 1 kg of banana will take about 20 minutes to digest. So fruits is one food which should be eaten empty stomach in the morning. So when you get up, you till 12 o'clock, you have to have fruits, which is very healthy, very natural. And even diabetic patients, I give a lot of fruits, greens, vegetables. The best fruit among all fruits is bananas. Bananas is after mother's milk. Banana is the only food which is complete like mother's milk. Like, and banana is available around the world, around the year, and the most cheapest food. For 40 rupees or 50 rupees, you get one big dozen of bananas. No other food is available. That is because nature wanted people, nature wants to help the people to consume good food. So banana is complete food. So if you have even 4 or 5 bananas in a day, you don't have to worry that you put on weight and all, because I have made a patient lose 70 kgs by making him eat about a dozen and a half dozen banana every day. So whatever is natural, body will not store it. Body knows how to consume it, whatever is required, and throw it out. Whatever is unnatural, like milk, sugar, oil, gluten, those food body stores. Natural food body doesn't store. It will consume the energy and throw out the waste. Greens, that is vegetable juices. You must have about 1 kg of vegetable which cannot be eaten every day. So about 700 grams of vegetable, you can juice them, which will give you about 250 to 300 ml of juice. So in the afternoon, you can add cucumber, one or two cucumber, one or two carrots, beetroot, tomatoes, one lime, and make about 1 glass of juice, and that is red juice. In the evening, you can have cucumber, bottle gourd, palak, spinach, that is, and some other food, vegetables which can be juiced. You can also use ashgard to it. So about 300 ml in the afternoon, 300 ml in the evening, with that is uh, one amla into it, and you can create a tasty green juice and red juice which can be consumed every day. And about 150 grams of salad you can have, and then the vegetables. So about 1 kg of vegetable and 1.5 to 2 kgs of fruits, one handful of nuts every day. I'm not saying that you must have only almonds or pistachio, but even a peanut is good enough. So you don't need to spend too much on food. So that's why I'm saying about bananas and all, which is cheaply available. So one handful of nuts like chanas, that is pista, cashew, all these things, just one handful, and sprouts, about 100 grams of sprout every day. So whatever you can sprout, whichever dal you can sprout, please sprout them. Like when you sprout chana, moong, all these things, it adds a lot of energy, and the protein also increases, and it becomes easy for digestion. So let us sprout whatever can be sprouted, and rest of the dals can be boiled. But please don't boil the sprouts, steam them. In your idli cooker or in your dokla steamer, you can steam those sprouts and then add it to the masala. When you boil them, the nutrition is lost. So please don't boil your sprouts. And the last thing is seeds. You know, there are about 10 to 12 varieties of seeds like pumpkin seed, watermelon seed, sesame seed, chia seed. So all these seeds, about 1 spoon of seed. The best way to eat nuts and seeds is to add it on your salad. Your salad will become crunchy and tasty, and it will digest very well with the salad. So 1 spoon of seed in the lunch salad and 1 spoon of seed in the dinner salad every day is good enough for you to live a healthy life. Diabetes, blood pressure, arthritis, cancer, there's a huge names given for illness. So basically, everybody knows that this is a lifestyle disease, but nobody changes their lifestyle. What is lifestyle? How you come to know your illness? Your diabetes, you come to know through the blood. Your blood pressure is blood. Your heart problem is lipid profile. Your liver problem is liver function test. Your kidney problem is kidney function test. Your cancer is marker test. 95% of the illness you come to know through the blood. So I tell people don't check anything below the neck. Check this 6 inches. Your lifestyle is this 6 inches. Food, breath, sleep, thoughts, karma. So once you bring a change here, you will get good results. So basically, any illness is because your food is not right, your breath is not right, you breathe very shallow. Because when you breathe, you don't breathe well, you don't sleep well. And when you don't sleep well, your thoughts go negative and your actions also go negative. So lifestyle should be checked here. How I eat, how I breathe, how I sleep, how I think, how is my action. So once you know that lifestyle is on the 6 inches above, you'll start checking yourself and you'll start improving. Any illness can be reversed with your lifestyle change. Every doctor will say that all disease or illness is because of the lifestyle. So let us all understand this and bring a change here. Whether it's diabetes, blood pressure, arthritis, cancer, everything can be reversed. So we'll discuss about blood pressure today. Why blood pressure? If I give you a pump, water pump, and if I tell you, you please run oil in this pump, it will not be possible because of the velocity. Same way, when the water is as thin as when the blood is as thin as water, and because of the lifestyle, the toxins get into the blood and the blood becomes thick. So your heart takes more pressure to pump that thick blood. So we don't have to reduce the pressure of the blood, because once you reduce the pressure of the blood you'll have joint pains, shoulder pain, knee pain, because the blood is not reaching to all parts of the body. So it is very important for us to understand that we don't have to reduce the pressure. We have to improve the quality of blood and make it thin by living a better lifestyle. Your body is in complete automatic mode. You don't have to tell your body to breathe. You don't have to tell your body to digest. You don't have to tell your body for muscle growth. You don't have to tell your body for bone growth. Everything, hair growth, nail growth, everything is automatic. You know, Even if you are in deep sleep, your body will communicate that you need to urinate. You'll get up from your deep sleep and urinate. So everything the body, communicates. So if everything is automatic, why healing is such a big question? Why we need so much of study, knowledge for healing? So we have to understand that even healing should be automatic. We have to only change our lifestyle. And when we change our lifestyle, we we help the body to deal with the illness and heal it completely. Have you seen animals eating any medicine? Yes, only those who live with human beings. But in the jungle, there is no medical shop. In the jungle, there are no doctors. But all the species of animals and birds live a complete life without any support of medicine or any support of any doctors. So we also can live the same way. Our analyzing too much has given us paralysis. So we should learn from two things from these animals, that they have complete faith that whatever we eat right, and whichever food we eat, it is pure and natural. The same way, if we get pure and natural food, we will also live a healthy life. And second thing is that the animals don't store for tomorrow, because they have got complete faith that if tomorrow is given to us by the Almighty, He will give our requirements also. But we want to store it for 7 generations, because we are never satisfied. So have faith in the Almighty. Live a better life today to make your tomorrow better. You don't have to think about tomorrow. Only just think about today and live a better life. So what we can do is that we can, whatever two things have we put into a month. One is what goes into the mouth, that is the food, and one is what comes out of the mouth, that is words. So if the food and words are good, body will be healthy and relationship will be healthy and the mind will be peaceful. As the body is completely automatic, our life is also automatic. Till the child is born, there is no science, there is no medicine, everything is automatic. And we don't search our parents, we don't search for the child. When we don't, the child doesn't make the body, everything is automatic. And once the child is born, there's milk in the mother, and for the child everything is readily available. Everything, whatever we want in our life, for 20-25 years we get without asking. And after that we start asking, we start planning ourselves. So please understand that stress is only too much of planning. When a child is born, the child doesn't need to plan anything. It gets on its own. Everything, medicine, food, clothes, education, everything the child gets. But once the child grows, the child starts planning. So let Almighty plan for you all, and only see how much you can see. Don't go beyond where there is darkness, because in the darkness, the devil is waiting for you to hold you. In the darkness, there's only one light, that God is there for us for everything. And let's have faith, complete faith. So I always tell people that, that because we don't remember our blessings, that is why we are stressed in life. So blessings are what we have to do is that we have to understand blessings and write it down in a book. Like when I met one lady who was depressed, so I gave her a paper and asked her, write 9 points, write all your points that you are depressed for. So she wrote about 9 points. And then I told her, take another page and write all your blessings. She said, I don't have any blessings in my life. So I said, I opened a video where I'm treating a girl who's paralyzed below the neck, a 26-year-old girl who met with an accident and got paralyzed. I said, the other day when I went to meet her, I asked her why she's crying. She said, the whole night I was awake because there was nobody to give me a glass of water. I told this lady that your hands are working, your legs are working, your mind is working. You can see from your eyes, you can hear from your ears. You have got a strong mind, you have got roof, you have got food, you have got house, you have got husband, children, parents. All these are not blessings. So I asked her, go to the next room and sit down and ask yourself, what are the blessings I've got? She came back with 360 points, who couldn't remember even 1 point. So I told her that for the next 1 month, you don't need to do any change in your dietary change. You'll eat breakfast, lunch, evening snacks, dinner. But what you do is that you read this 360 points before you start eating in the for your lunch, breakfast, dinner. And within 26 days, she started feeling better because she started seeing all the positive things in her life. It's very important, friends, that we see all the positive things. And in that same book, you write all your negatives also. You will see that they are just few points and you are spoiling thousands of points which are positive. You'll understand that it's not worth to ponder on something which is negative and spoil all the positive. Everybody has got a lot of positive in their life, a lot of blessings in their life. So it's very important that we write our blessings in a book and read it every day and say a thank you to every blessings. By the time we finish reading, we'll have an attitude of gratitude. And your 24 hours will only go in thanking the Almighty for all the blessings of this world. If He's shining the sun for us, all our requirements will be fulfilled. Like a child is born, there's milk in the mother. The child doesn't need to search for food, and the mother doesn't need to search for food. So that perfect nature is. Only thing we have to improve two natures. One is nature outside, that is the five elements, and one nature within. When we say that he's a good natured or he's a bad natured person, so there's also a nature within us. So we need to improve the nature and make ourselves blessed in life. Thank you very much. Here I end my talk. Yes, madam, can you come in?
Yeah. If anybody has doubt, please raise your hand. I'll allow you to speak.
I also want to announce one thing is that our service is free of cost. We don't charge people. So anybody can contact us for any kind of help for their health. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So you told about not to consume meat and other things and go for a vegetarian food, right? I mean, I just wanted to know about how good is egg? Can it be given to the kids and even grown-ups? Can we have it?
Actually, I don't allow, but if there is no, because children don't have any issue, and you can give them. But all my patients, I don't allow to heal when it has to heal. I don't allow non-vegetarian food.
Okay, okay. So it is better to avoid, right?
Better to avoid. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sharon, you can speak. Unmute and speak.
Yeah, I am done. I just asked the question.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just a announcement. I'm just allowing launching the feedback poll. Please respond to the feedback poll too.
Doctor, am I audible? I have a question.
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Okay. Two questions. One is how do we determine how much quantity has to be taken with respect to the food? Because anything in excess, even if it is fruits, it's bad for health. So how do we determine the quantity?
See, your stomach will never lie. Once you
Okay.
feel full, you should stop. Everybody has got their different quantity they consume. So if the food is right, you don't have to worry the quantity. Basically, why people find it difficult is because of digestion. So quantity, I don't believe in quantity. I don't believe in calorie. When food is natural, body knows to consume and throw out whatever is not required.
Got it. And second question was for diabetes patient type 2.
Yeah.
What is the best way? Is it like eating every 2 hours is the best methodology, or
See,
you
that
just
I'll
go
have
with the
to check
flow?
your blood test and I'll give you a plan. So what
Okay.
you do if there's any kind of illness, friends, please don't ask questions here. You write down the number which is on the screen and you
Okay.
can take help from that. You can connect with me.
Okay.
This is the number and this is the email ID. You can connect with me and I will give you a plan according to your blood.
Noted, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you just mentioned about, what to eat, and how the body can auto heal with those kind of food habit. I just wanted to understand, like, in a day, how many meals we can take and what should be the in time interval between two meals so we can recover our body quickly?
See, if you are having fruits, you can have about four to six meals in a day. And cooked food, best is once or twice.
Okay. And next question is about, tea. Like most people say having tea without sugar or green tea is good for health. As per Ahar Veda, is it so?
I don't allow milk. So the milk, tea without milk is fine.
Rajshekar here. One question about the protein for vegetarians.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we don't get
Which is the
vitamins.
strongest animal?
Lion.
Lion is stronger or horse is stronger? How you count power?
Horse.
Horse. Why, why not lion power?
Yeah.
So what protein does the horse eat?
Yeah.
What protein does the elephant eat? What protein does the bullock eat? The
Correct.
rhinos eat. Everything is there in the plant world.
Okay. So all vegetarian
So
like leaves and everything.
that's a big myth, about protein. We don't need too much of protein. When all knowledge is given to sell. If you go to the gym, the first question they'll ask you, how much protein are you consuming? And then they'll sell you a dabba of 10,000 rupees of protein. So protein in the natural form is perfect. Whatever, nuts are there or dal, all these has got enough protein. So every day you
Okay.
should have a balanced meal.
Okay. Can we get any chart or something
Yeah,
where we
I'll
can
send
balance?
you all. Please connect with me on this number.
Sure, sir.
Send your details and I will connect with you all and help you all out.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, sir. A follow-up question to the tea what he asked. Like, how about coffee? I see somewhere writing like it's good for heart, having one twice or something. How about that?
See, basically, I don't allow because it creates a lot of acid in the body. If you have too much of coffee, you'll see that your acidity goes high.
Hmm.
So we don't, at Ayurveda, we don't allow coffee, tea.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Hello,
okay.
sir.
Thank you.
So my questions are actually three. So first would be, do you recommend? I understand you don't recommend having non-veg, but do you recommend having fish supplements?
What is that? Protein supplement.
Fish supplements. We have fish tablets for
No, if
better
you're
eyes.
supplementing, you eat the fish. That's okay. don't don't
Okay,
eat packaged food, sir. Please. My request is only that.
okay. And sir, what time we should have our last meal in the evening?
The last meal should be by 7:30, and such a food that will be digested before you go to bed.
Okay.
Because
And
if your digestion is there throughout the night, then the next day you'll feel fatigued, you feel a lot of pain in the body, you'll feel dehydrated. So that is because your previous meal was not right.
okay,
So by 7:30 maximum, you should eat your dinner. Best is to eat it before sunset. And then if you're hungry, you can have a dozen of banana. But that will digest in 20 minutes.
okay,
If you have a cup of milk in the evening at 6 o'clock, that will digest in the next 6 o'clock morning. So such a food
hmm,
that will digest early. So Ayurveda food,
okay,
whatever I've suggested, it get digested in 2 hours.
okay. Sure, sir. And sir, last thing, like for normal person, I mean, if we are in mid 30s, so generally they recommend that you should have one, like consider if the weight is 80, 85, so they recommend that at least that much protein intake you should have in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
So for adult, I mean, consider my parents who are in 50s. So
Mm.
is it normal for them to have this much protein, or their consumption should be less?
No, their consumption should be less. Protein, okay, if you go to the gym or you're doing a lot of workout and all, then
Hmm.
little high protein is good. But otherwise,
Okay.
normal food is good enough. Like
Okay.
a bowl of
Understood.
dal and
Understood.
some peanuts, some cashew, some almonds. One handful is good enough.
Understood. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
You said that tea without milk. Then how
Yeah.
about the chart, in a sense, the curd? Is that also not part, or should
If you're ready to have a cow in your house and see what the cow is eating, then that milk will be good. So then you can make curd from that. But if you're getting market milk, that is a lot of chemicals like urea and all different kind of chemicals are used to preserve the milk. So kindly don't have it.
Thank you.
Hey, doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you and Ithika for such a great session. So my question is like, the you are focusing on changing the lifestyle. So what would be the baby steps to adapt this lifestyle changes? Because the problem with me is like, keep coming back to my old routine. So what would you suggest there?
So basically, I told you, food that is easily digestible, like increase your fruit intake, increase your vegetable intakes.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you have, because energy comes from fruits and body builds with vegetables, green
Okay.
vegetables.
And then probably we can go to the changing the
Yeah, small
schedule.
changes, you should try small steps.
Yeah. And then we need to be careful, like not to change the timings as well. That's what
The
you suggest.
timing, the night digestion should be not there. Just imagine if you buy a car and the company says 10 years of life, you drive the whole day and you don't park, you just park the car, you don't switch off the car every day. Will the car will have a 10 years of life? No. Why? Because the car did not get rest. Same way, if the body is digesting in the night when you're sleeping, you're just parking the car, you're not switching off. And repair is only switching off. Body does all repairs on its own. If a bone breaks, you go to a doctor, you just balance the bone. But the crack and the fracture, the body heals on its own. Same way, every other healing is done by the body itself. You have to just balance it. You have to balance the body well.
Got you, doc. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, doctor. Uh,
Yes.
my question is regarding the eating intake of fruits in the evening time. Like
Yeah.
some you said.
You should eat empty stomach, okay, fruits. Because
Okay.
if you have with a cup of milk, the milk
Uh,
will take 12 hours, then the fruit will remain in your stomach for 12 hours.
okay.
So every fruit should be eaten empty stomach. The best time to eat fruit is early in the morning till 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Fine. And during the cold time, we should not eat banana. And if we have a cough, so is
No,
that
no. That's a myth. You can
okay?
have any amount of fruits and bananas, even if you have got cold, because cold is only activated by banana. It is the cells are releasing the acid that is being stored in the cells in the form of cold and cough. So don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Then I have few questions.
Yeah.
So one is relating to coffee that you were just speaking. So I have seen in some papers that black coffee intake is good for heart.
Yeah, they say that, but there is food enough to have, there are so many food that is good enough for the heart. So even fruits are the best for the heart. But they don't create acid in the body, but coffee will create acid in the body.
Understand, sir. So even black coffee will create acid and
Yeah, in the
it's
body it will create acid.
okay.
Caffeine, no, caffeine creates acid in the body.
Yeah. And so a lot of people recommend taking health supplements because we generally are taking vegetarian diet. So they say that whatever is the like like whatever is the issues in the body that can be taken care by taking additional health supplements like for vitamins, minerals.
Did your parents or grandparents have any supplement at that time? They lived a complete life. My grandmother lived till 104.
Yes, sir.
So supplements are only knowledge is given to sell. All food is complete. every food is complete, whatever is, now all these knowledge about health supplements and all. Did people live 50 years back without all this knowledge? And that time food used to not travel also. In my mother town, there was only coconut and rice. And people lived for thousands of years eating coconut and rice. Or if you go to the deserts of Gulf, there was only dates there available and water. People used to live on dates and water out there. So whatever nature has created, nature knows everything. It is more intelligent than what we are. So our requirements are fulfilled by the nature.
But so it's been said that because of the environmental issues, whatever fruits, vegetables are available for us,
Yeah.
that not
That needs to
completely.
be improved. That needs to be organic. Once the chemical is out, your food is complete. Every season food is complete food. Chemical should be out. Work for organic food. Work for clean water, tap water, not bottled water, because the bottle, when it gets heated in the traveling, all the chemicals are released in the water, and we drink that same water. 40 years back, there was no cancer in my life. I don't know anybody who had cancer. Today, I get at least 10 calls every day with cancer patients. So why in 40 years, what happened? Air got bad, food got bad, and water got bad. There was nothing other. There is no other problem.
Another question is, sir, that there is a lot of focus on intermittent fasting nowadays. And it's being said that post like last day, your next meal should be after say 15 or 16 hours.
See, that is
So
why I said that your
body
food
gets
should be eaten
clean.
by 6 o'clock, by 6:30.
Mhm.
So basically, it depends on the energy level. If your energy is good, then you can have a 16 hours fasting or 12 hours fasting. But if you feel fatigued in the morning, if you feel lack of energy in the morning, then you should start your meal early. You should not feel weak after doing fasting. You should feel energetic. If you're feeling weak, that means your body is not got enough of calories. So then you start eating.
Okay. And sir, if we know that the milk that we are fetching, that's like pure and the cow is eating the right products,
You can
then
have
is it
milk.
okay
Then you can
to
have
have
milk. I'm not
milk
I'm not
milk
talking about
products?
vegan and all. I'm talking because the quality. We live in cities where the milk quality is very bad.
Yeah. Okay. And so another question is that some people say that there cannot be any substitute to walking. That means
There cannot
every
be any
day
substitute
to walking, exercise as a walking.
to.
So walking every day is a must to have right amount of blood supply to heart.
Basically, yes, walking is good, but a little deep breathing exercise is important for blood supply and circulation in the body. Like 20 minutes of pranayam every day of deep breathing, like Kapalbhati, Vrastika, Anlom Vilom, all these things, Nadi Shodhan. So you do this 20 minutes so the circulation becomes better and your blood to the heart gets good supply.
Okay, and so last question is that everyone is facing hair related issues nowadays. The quality of hair, falling of hair. So would you suggest some change in specific manner in the lifestyle to
For
cure
hair
this?
fall, hair fall.
Yes.
Add lot of kadi patta into your food, or have a spoon of kadi patta chutney in the morning, empty stomach. You know
Okay.
what is
Thank
kadi
you.
patta?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Thank you so thank you so much for answering the questions.
thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Sir, in chat we are having a one question from Ritika.
Yeah, please.
For thyroid person, what is the best food we need to take as a veg meal?
That I'll have to have the blood test done and then I'll be able to let you know.
Okay.
Any illness, please contact me directly and take a solution.
And from Pavitra, we have a question. Is it recommended for a diabetic person to eat bananas?
Yes, bananas, mangoes, everything, sugarcane juice, but empty stomach, not with cooked food. If you eat it with cooked food, your blood sugar will rise.
Yeah. And one more question we have. What is the alternative to milk for our kids?
Alternate to
Milk for our kids.
milk, coconut milk, sesame seed milk, almond milk, peanut milk.
And one more question we have from Amit. Can we improve the eyesight in this age?
Yes, that's why Kapalbhati and Brastika improves your eyesight. And your food, why eyesight goes weak is because of the acid in the body, accumulated in the body. So you eat alkaline food and your eyesight will improve, and do a lot of breathing exercise. At least half an hour of breathing exercise every day. Deep breathing.
Yeah. And anybody has doubt, please unmute and speak.
Hello, sir. Do we have any alternative for coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah,
You can have kada,
kada.
ginger, then little turmeric, little pepper, and make a nice kada and drink. Or green tea.
Okay.
And little coffee, you can add little, just a tinge of it, just to get the feel of it.
Okay.
We are having a question. Anything for
Hello.
allergy?
Hello. I had a question actually.
Yes, brother.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was saying that I am a pre-diabetic, like I am maintaining a lifestyle. So what doctors are saying that you should have food which does not digest very quickly in your blood, like salads and all. So as you said that any food which gets digested quickly, it is good for health. But on the contrary, for diabetes, doctors are saying that you should have something which is not quickly digested, right? Like salads and dal, and you
Fruits.
should not have rice, right? So they are saying you should not have rice because rice
I
gets
also tell,
digested.
don't have rice, wheat, jawar, bajra, because it's acidic. So I not because it digesting early. So basically, if you want what I'm telling you, if you're going with the doctors, then go with them. But if you don't find a solution, then connect with me.
Okay, okay, sure, sir. Okay. Yeah. Can you share your email ID and
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything for allergy?
Allergy, deep breathing exercise. Allergy is because your circulation is weak.
Okay. And one more question we have from Manish. Can you suggest if we can opt for a plant-based protein, considering suggested intake of protein as per weightage?
You can have it, but any packaged food, some chemicals are there. So not for people who will be under my guidance for patients. Otherwise, I won't mind it.
Yeah. And one more question we have. Can we take herbal tea available in the market?
Yes, you can. Herbal is okay.
Yeah. If anybody has doubt, please unmute and speak. I have allowed you. Anybody has questions?
Uh, Actually, you suggested, almond milk and sesame milk instead of milk. Actually, even these milks are like packaged, right?
Oh,
So,
no. Sorry, sir. Not packaged. Made at home. Just soak 10 to 12 almonds, put it in a glass of blend, with 1 glass of warm water, blend it, and just sip it. Within 5 minutes, your milks are ready.
okay, homemade. You're suggesting, okay, sir.
Homemade, no packaged food at all.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
We are having one more question. How to cure sinus at home?
Sinus,
Yeah.
sinus is because you've got a lot of mucus in the body. You have to detoxify your body. So please connect with me and I'll help you out.
Yeah. From one more question we have from Priyanka. Can diet reverse the cardiomyopathy or stop the progression?
Yes, it can be reversed.
One more question we have. Which are the other milk which can make at home other than almond milk?
Sesame seed milk, coconut milk, peanut milk, all in the same way. Soak it for some hours, blend it in warm water, stain it and drink it.
And one more question we had, can diabetes be reversed?
100%.
So I guess if there is no question, uh, so thank you so much, Dr. Harris sir, for
Thank
such
you.
a
Thank you all
powerful,
for giving me this opportunity.
thought-provoking session. You reminded us that healing does not always need to start in the hospital or with a medicine. It can be right in our kitchen. Sometimes all it takes is a small change how we think about food and health. Your words today has not just educated us but also inspired us to look at our daily habits in new way. It's comforting to know that it's never too late to start and that even small steps can make a big difference in our life. So I just wanted to thank from behalf of Ethika and for all the clients for taking time over and joining the session and making this more impactful. And I just wanted to thank all the audience who have here and keep asking the questions and making more engagement. So I just wanted to thank all the audience who have attended. So thank you so much, sir, and thank you, everyone.